Good morning, everyone. Taco here. I'm trying to bring you an attempt to make a FNAF figure that technically hasn't been made yet. I've spent so long in this project since I have a bad habit of almost finishing a project and then just starting another one. The original inspiration for what I was thinking was, I should make a FNAF figure Funko hasn't technically made or hasn't made at all yet. And using my high-resolution FDM Ender 3 Pro for this, I immediately regained my common sense, knowing full well the joints wouldn't work on an FDM printer. So I caved in and bought a resin printer. It prints so much faster and at incredibly higher detail, it just doesn't have that big of a print area. So after about a week of deciding on Toy Bonnie, finding and redesigning a model I found, and finding a ball joint socket from someone on Thingiverse who says it's untested but it was exactly what I needed, I hit print and found issue after issue after issue, mainly my own modeling skills. There were holes with resin leaking out even though it's a friggin' solid print. Things breaking, and breaking. I did research, I couldn't take it. Surely there's more flexible resin out there, right? And the moment I got this new stuff, it was like love at first use. This stuff has the right amount of flex, sturdiness, and it needs isopropyl alcohol. Great. So I ran up to Walmart and got the cheapest setup out of spite of the price of a wash and cure station, and it honestly was better. In terms of, me being cheap. So after getting to a point where the parts are good and connecting without the joints snapping, I'm off to painting. So around the time I was about to paint this, I had some reconsideration on if I should even make this, because a personal friend of mine told me about how Funko lost their license to make FNAF merch, probably because of crap like this. And I completely support this message, and I am glad Funko is out of the picture. I went to the mall recently and found out that Funko released, probably right before they lost their license, two new FNAF Funko Pop lines. They finally released Mangle, which there's already a great free model on Thingiverse because of the lack of its existence, with Bonnie being re-released and a few others. I recommend doing your research if this interests you. Scott decided to partner with Jazzwares, a popular toy company. They did some prototypes, and there's poor quality pictures of what the prototypes look like that you'll see here, and I'm so glad they're open for critique. I'm sure they won't screw up like Funko, especially since they've already made a Withered Bonnie prototype. With the full company doing the thing Funko couldn't care to do, I'll have to start looking somewhere else if I want to continue making figures. I took this as an opportunity to see if hand painting or airbrushing was better, and neither are good without a secret the internet has kept from me until I was suffering. Baking soda. No one in all my life has told me to use baking soda when painting to make it thicker. And you can add a bit of water and put it in an airbrush and it dries thick and quickly almost right after hitting the surface, which is amazing. So after airbrushing the basic colored areas and hand painting the details like the face, we're left with this. I did fix it up a bit off camera, but with the finishing coat of Rust-Oleum Clear Durable Top Coat, I say that very specifically because I don't know what you would want to get, I'm just telling you what I'm getting. We are complete. It may look like a guy avoiding his own sweat, but I fixed that too. I remade the joint and to have like a bigger slit on one side and no slit on the other side of the socket, and then I made the socket itself just entirely bigger. So this means yours won't look like mine. In fact, it will probably look better if you decide to make it, of course. I have a link in the description so you can download it, as well as instructions on what pieces go where. Anything I may not have mentioned is probably up to you and what you want to do, so you shouldn't feel too lost. And thank you very much for watching my struggles, as I hope you were entertained and may want to tackle this challenge too. My next upload may not be for a while since I'm always working on other stuff. I've dipped my toe into 3D animation and may go for a swim. I'm designing a Christmas town nearly from scratch and may post it as a paid set, but I haven't decided yet. I may just do another figure, and I've been looking a lot in the directions of Five Nights at Candy's and the Joy Creation, so there's that. That's going to wrap it up, so I hope you have a good afternoon and good night.